Hey, good morning to you. Jesus is Lord. So glad. Thank God. The Word works. I'm going to start a little series here for several days on some of the miracles of Jesus. Well, to do that, you got to start with the first one. Now, it's a first miracle, and that sets a precedent for a lot of things that's going to take place. Now, you may be in need of a miracle today. Well, you can have it right where you sit. Listen, I was meditating on this last night, sitting in there in the den, just kind of thinking about what I was going to say today. And this thought dawned on me: the entrance of light, the Word bringeth the entrance of light. This is not religious. This first miracle and most of the others took place in a non-religious, or as you might say, Christian setting. So you don't have to go to church. It's all right to go to church to receive. You don't have to go to a healing evangelist meeting to receive your miracle. You can get it right there. In fact, for 2 weeks, we had a little tent revival up here in town. I didn't have anything to do with it. And, called a miracle service. People went to receive a miracle. I believe they did. But, you can be in Walmart and receive a miracle. So we're going to look at that and see this. This is not a churchy type setting or religious setting. In the Gospel of John, chapter 2, it's referred to as the first of miracles. Let me get my glasses on where I can see to read it exactly right. On the third day, there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there with Jesus and a few of his followers. Both Jesus was called and his disciples, verse 2, to the marriage. So they just went down to the local feast, marriage. I mean, it wasn't a religious thing. Back then, they didn't hold them in a church. There wasn't any churches. So the first miracle took place just out there in a regular social meeting. Good news. You can receive your miracle today right where you sit. Didn't tell you this, but I don't need a miracle right now. I'd take one. I mean, I'm believing God for a couple of things. But other than that, my body's well. Now, Pat won't tell you how old she is. I don't mind telling you, I'm 73 years old. We're going to celebrate 55 years of married life, an anniversary here. Yesterday, we went over to one of our sons' house, and a lot of their kids were there. And so my grandkids were there, and a couple of my great-grandkids were there. 3 of them were there yesterday. We had a wonderful time just being around family. And I'm sitting there thinking about how blessed we are. All of our children are normal. All of our grandchildren are normal. Our great-grandchildren are normal, and we are both walking in divine health. Pat and I are so healthy, sometimes I think, wow, we must be blessed of God. So I feel fine. I look fine. I am fine. My bills are paid. I got a little money in my pocket back there, and I got some money in 2 bank accounts. I'm blessed. So I don't have to have a miracle today. But if I had to have one, I wouldn't have to go to church to get it. Oh, you got that. They were just at a marriage social gathering. Now, watch this. And when they wanted wine, verse 3, the mother of Jesus saith unto him, they have no wine. She's just making a statement. She wasn't talking about a miracle. She said, they don't have any more wine. Now, here's something vitally important in this miracle. Jesus saith unto her, woman, what have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet come. I'm going to be kind of shocking here, but Jesus said, woman, what have I got to do with thee? Now, you got to know Jesus is not disrespectful to his mother. The last thing that he said on the cross was told one of the disciples to care for his mother. He loved his mother. He was a godly man, obviously. So you look at that, it's not like, woman, I ain't got nothing to do with you now. He was just referring to the fact that she was a woman, and she was. Then he said, what have I to do with thee? And this is vital. Mine hour is not yet come. So Jesus was saying, it's not time for me to do a miracle. But Mary got it because she made a demand on the power of God. So the mother saith unto the servants, she turned around, Jesus, his mother, verse 5, his mother saith unto the servant, whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. Now, here's the key to the first miracle. understanding the power of words, understanding that whatever Jesus said, he meant, and it would come to pass, and then putting corresponding actions with what he said. Now I'm going to back up. Jesus said, "Woman, what have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet." So in other words, he said, it's not time for me to do no miracles yet. I mean, this was the very beginning of his ministry. And he said, it's not time for me to do miracles, but yet she got her miracle ahead of time. Some people said, well, in God's timing. God's timing is always now, and God's timing is always when you make a pull or a demand on his timing. God's timing is now for you. Don't wait till Sunday. That's 3 or 4 days from now. You could be dead between now and then. Go to God today, sitting right there, listening to this message, exercising your faith in the Word of God, and believe that, hey, my time's today. I've got some things I got going on today. I got a couple of projects to do, and I got one that I really don't want to do. But hey, today's the day of salvation. I need to do it. Got some things I got to do. And if I needed a miracle, which at this particular moment I can't say I need one, but I'll take one today. I mean, if I'm going along, somebody just, hey, Pastor Frank, I want to bless you. I'm not going to say no. If the Spirit of the Lord rises up within me and says, believe that you receive, and then I get it, I'm going to say yes, and I'm not going to wait till next month. I'm not going to wait till I'm 75. Hey, today's the day of your miracle. Now is the appointed time. So, until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.